Hello, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Well, I had a package arrive unexpectedly early from APMEX. Yes, indeed. As most of you know, there's been a little bit of Swan mania as of late, and I too have been caught up in it. Although I didn't get the silver-proof coin that was available, although it was when I made this purchase, but the price had been throttled upwards. And actually, part of the reason for my purchase of this was I was afraid the same thing was going to happen with the gold. I went ahead and sprung for the gold here as we pull this thing out of the package a little bit. As in true APMEX fashion, they have packaged it pretty tightly here. And there's some buyback material. And here is the little package beside of the box here that we'll go ahead and cut out here. I'm very anxious to see the contents therein. But nonetheless, as part of a larger purpose, I sprang for the gold Swan, and this is what we are unpackaging here, unboxing. Very nice. It comes in this nice little baggie here. So now we will pull it out and take a look at the coin itself. These have a limited mintage of 5,000 coins, and the silver proofs have a limited mintage of 2,500 coins, which is actually not terribly unusual for some proof coins that are out there. And yea, though, I was scared that they were going to throttle the price of this up, but so far they haven't done that yet. But they do keep changing the quantities of availability of these pieces. So I went ahead and purchased this as a larger overall goal for not a whole lot over spot. Maybe $60 to $70 over spot for this. Considering it's a limited mintage and it's a first-year issue of the Swans, if they're going to do them each year. I assume they probably will. But nonetheless, it's a fascinating coin indeed, beautiful. And as typical with the Perth Mint, this has the same thickness and diameter as the other offerings, such as the Kangaroo. And it's obviously 4/9 fine gold, and it has that reverse proof-like quality to it, strike, and it comes in a capsule. So you pretty much know when you buy a Perth Mint coin that it's more than likely going to be problem-free, which is nice to be able to purchase a coin with such confidence, knowing that the mint from which you purchase has exceptional quality and consistent each time. Yes, indeed. So there it is against the backdrop here. Very, very nice to see gold here and make this purchase. But I will say purchases like this with a little bit of premium to them, or a lot of premium, as was mentioned earlier, make the purchases and own the purchase. In other words, you know that you're protected by the intrinsic value of the piece. And I believe that with gold in this case, you will be much more protected, considering it's a smaller premium, and the bulk of the purchase made is essentially for the price of the metal itself. Yea, though, by the time I had purchased this and by the time it shipped, gold had went down somewhat, just as this kitty has gone down to cover up the coin and lay on it. I guess this soft-cheek and cuddly kitty likes gold too, enough that would like to maybe sit on it like a hen would an egg. There we go. Very, very nice indeed. A little bit of gold and fur. Very, very nice. And there it is. So with a limited mintage of 5,000, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think it will hold a premium? Do you think Swan Mania will transfer to the gold piece here? Or do you think there's just too many of them? And do you think that it's just be another gold bullion coin that will be like all the others that are out there? Because not always do you find the initial hype on the original bullion silver piece of this transfer to the gold. Doesn't always work that way. So I was prepared for that when I made this purchase. And the other thing is, when you buy a coin like this, you have to like it. And I do like the design of this. I think it's a beautiful piece. And I thought all along that the bullion silver coins were very nice too. And I like the fact that, the Swan is basically the Perth Mint logo, a stylized version thereof. So I think it's a pretty nice piece. And even though I'm boring the softy and cuddly kitty with my speaking here, I'm going to go ahead and take that as a hint that I need to end this video. So I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.